In just the last few months, something huge has started to happen in medicine. A wave of AI breakthroughs is completely reshaping the entire field. And we're not talking about some distant sci-fi future. This is happening right now, and it's changing everything. So let's dive right into this revolution. Okay, just think about this for a second, because the AI we're going to talk about today, it's not about replacing doctors. Not at all. It's about giving them incredible new abilities, superpowers really. The power to see diseases more clearly, to act way faster, and to understand our bodies in ways that were literally impossible just a year ago. And that first superpower? It's all about seeing trouble way, way sooner. This is where AI is making one of its biggest marks in early and incredibly accurate diagnoses. Let's kick things off with a fantastic example called Pensieve AI. It's a brand new tool that just launched in 2025, and it's designed to tackle one of the toughest nuts to crack, an early diagnosis of dementia. The way it works is just so simple, it's brilliant. A patient just has to draw 4 basic shapes on a tablet. That's it. From there, the AI, which has been trained on data from over 1,700 seniors, analyzes these really subtle patterns in the drawings to spot the absolute earliest signs of cognitive decline. And since you don't need any reading or writing skills, it's incredibly accessible to almost everyone. And get this, the results are staggering. Pensieve AI has a 93% accuracy rate, but here's the real game changer. In clinical trials, it actually flagged 30% more cases than the traditional screening tests. Think about what that means. That's more people getting a chance for early intervention, which can slow the progression of the disease by up to 40%. That's huge. But it's not just about spotting cognitive decline. What about literally seeing inside the brain during an emergency? Well, imagine taking an MRI machine, that massive thing that fills an entire room, and bringing it right to a patient's bedside. Well, that's exactly what a company called Hyperfine and the tech giant NVIDIA have done. So we're taking this massive leap from giant hospital-bound machines to portable bedside care. The AI that NVIDIA developed processes these scans 3 times faster than the old systems. We're talking about slashing scan times by up to 40%. This is absolutely revolutionary for rural areas, for trauma situations, places where, as the WHO points out, 90% of the world just doesn't have timely access. And why does all that speed matter so much? Well, in a situation like a stroke, every single second counts. Studies are already showing that this kind of quick, accessible brain scan could cut stroke deaths by 20%. So this isn't just about being more efficient. It's a tool that will literally save lives. All right, so AI helps us see trouble sooner. Awesome. But what happens next? Well, that brings us to our second superpower, precision treatment. See, AI isn't just diagnosing. It's helping to create treatments that are tailor-made for each and every patient. A real leader in this space is a company called Tempest AI. Their entire mission is to bring the full power of artificial intelligence to precision medicine. And they're especially focused on the fight against cancer. Their whole approach is to build the most complete, detailed picture of a patient that you can possibly imagine. They feed everything, genomics, imaging scans, clinical records, into their AI platform. It's like a massive library of data. And then the AI connects all the dots, helping oncologists match patients to the best possible therapies with an incredible 90% accuracy. And its impact goes way beyond just individual patients. By using AI to find the perfect candidates for clinical trials, Tempest has cut those trial timelines by a massive 25% compared to the old way of doing things. That means new, life-saving cancer drugs are getting to the people who desperately need them so much faster. Okay, now let's shift gears and look at AI in the most critical, high-stakes situations imaginable. There's a new tool called ECMOL, and it's designed to make predictions for heart patients on life support, where every single decision is literally life or death. So this AI analyzes 25 different health markers to predict a patient's 28-day survival odds, and it does it with 93% accuracy. But here's the crucial part. It's not some mysterious black box. It's built to be totally transparent, showing doctors why it made its prediction. And that gives them the confidence they need to use those insights to adjust care and hopefully save more lives. These tools are incredible for patients, for sure. But AI is also working on a bigger problem. Fixing the system itself. It's tackling the enormous data and efficiency problems that are just bogging down modern healthcare. And that's where a startup called Layer Health comes in. They are taking on one of healthcare's biggest headaches.
all that messy, unstructured data. We're talking about thousands upon thousands of doctors' notes, all typed or even handwritten.
So Layer Health uses what are called large language models, or LLMs, to sort through all this chaos. The best way to think of them is as super intelligent assistants that can read, understand, and structure all that information. A task that would take a human team weeks, like going through 10,000 patient charts, an LLM can now do it in just few hours. The financial impact of this is just enormous. By speeding up things like diagnosis coding, cutting down on billing errors, this kind of AI-driven efficiency could save the healthcare system an estimated $10 billion a year, every year.
And this revolution isn't just happening in hospitals and labs. The tech giants are bringing it straight to us, the consumers. Right now, Amazon is testing a generative AI chatbot that's designed to be your own personal health and wellness coach.
But of course, this new frontier comes with some really big questions. As one expert from Stanford put it, while the potential is undeniable, accuracy and privacy concerns loom large. Early trials are showing about 85% accuracy, so that line between a helpful tool and a potential risk, well, it's one we all need to watch very, very closely.
So when you put it all together, you really start to see a total transformation happening. From making diagnoses earlier and treatment more personal, to making the whole system more efficient, and even putting wellness advice right in our hands. AI's impact is just everywhere. Which brings us to the most important point of all. What does all of this tech actually mean for you, for your health, and for your family's future? So here's the bottom line. Your future healthcare is going to be more proactive, catching problems long before they become serious. It's going to be more personalized, with treatments designed specifically for your unique biology. The system that supports it all is getting smarter and less wasteful, and more powerful health information is going to be right there at your fingertips. And that leaves us with one last, really fascinating question to think about. With this technology moving at lightning speed, it's no longer a question of if your healthcare is going to change, but how. What will your next checkup, your next doctor's visit actually look and feel like? The future is definitely arriving faster than any of us think.